Hey everybody, it's me Megs, and I'm here to do a go-to summer look. I've been rocking this look all summer, so I wanted to do a tutorial show you guys exactly how I achieve this look with my Vanity Planet 15 synthetic brush set here, and I've been loving these brushes so much. Like I said, it comes with 15 awesome brushes. So if you are a beginner in makeup and you need brushes, I would highly suggest these because you get all the brushes you're going to need to complete a full face and one carrying case, which makes it oh so convenient. So I have clean, clear skin, moisturized skin as well, and I'm going to use my Bobbi Brown face primer because it's summertime and you want to make sure your foundation sticks. I'm going to use Smashbox Under Eye Primer to make sure my concealer doesn't go anywhere, and I'm going to use my MAC Lip Conditioner and make sure my lips are nice and hydrated. And since I didn't get too much sleep this week, I'm going to use my Smashbox Color Corrector in this kind of peach tone just to cancel out some of that darkness and lightly, blend it on in. I can't speak today. Excuse me. I'm a little sleepy. So I'm going to use my Makeup Forever foundation. I really like this foundation. At first I didn't like it years ago, but now I'm in love with it. Nice and lightweight when I want to look really glam for the summer, but breathable. And I'm going to use this flat top foundation brush from the Vanity Planet set, and I absolutely love how it makes my foundation just glide so smooth on my face. And these brushes are really easy to clean, which is a big plus. So I'm just going to apply this foundation on my face with this brush here, and I like using flat top brushes because I feel like I get a nice buff airbrush finish, and these brushes feel super smooth on my skin too, which is a great plus too. So I'm just going to make sure it's nice and blended out everywhere. Now I'm going to use my MAC Fix Plus and my little dirty blender here, and I'm just going to get that, moist there to prepare for my highlight. I'm using MAC ProLong Wear in NC45, and I'm just going to add one drop there and highlight underneath my eyes like that, and just kind of blend away like that. And just take your time with this, and I'm gonna blend in with the other half of the blender and make sure everything is nice and blended. And I'm gonna use the tip for my nose to highlight my nose because I have to. My nose is twerking. I have to highlight my nose because that's just my personal thing. You don't have to do it, but Now I'm gonna contour using this flat kind of concealer brush from my set here, and it just makes everything so much easier. It fits right in that little pocket from my eyebrow down to my nose, and I'm gonna blend it out with my fingers. And again, I'm gonna bake my highlight with the Sacha Cosmetics. What color is this? That's gonna be in the description. I can't think of it right now, but I'm gonna bake my highlight with kind of this powder here and let that sit because it just makes me look glowy. That's the look I'm going for, a glowified look. Now I'm going to use the Anastasia brow palette, and I'm going to use the chocolate color but the lighter side because I'm going to be wearing blonde hair today. And I'm just going to groom my eyebrows, get them in place, and I'm going to use the chocolate here, the lighter brown on that side, and I'm going to use the angled eyeshadow brush. It's kind of flat, and I'm just going to fill in my eyebrows. And I really like this brush, using an angled brush for my eyebrows because it just does what it needs to do. It's easy to maneuver the shape that you're going for. So those are my brows like that, and I'm going to use my MAC Studio Finish concealer with this small concealer brush, and I think this is my favorite brush out of the set because I really love small concealer brushes to clean up my eyebrows. That's just my absolute favorite thing is small concealer brushes. So I was like, ew, there's a small concealer brush in this set. So this is really nice, and it gave me a nice sharp line, which is always a big plus for me because I'm very particular about my eyebrows. So I'm just gonna apply that and blend it in, and I'm gonna use my Makeup Forever foundation, just a small dot on the top half of my brow because I don't want halo I don't want halo brows. Like, I don't want to see your halo, girl. Like, no. So that's why I'm using my foundation, because it blends in real nice at the top part of the brow. So I used the concealer brush from the palette also. It comes with quite a bit of brushes. Like I said before, there's 15 brushes, so you get everything you need in one set. So I also kind of cleaned up the inner part of my brows because I don't want them boxy and Cookie Monster-ish. So I did that. And I'm just going to blend out that concealer. And this also is a reason why I take it all the way down, because this helps with my highlight of my brow too. Now I'm going to use my MAC. What is this called? This is called, what? Mineralized Skinfinish Loose. And I'm going to use the large powder brush, and I'm gonna wipe away and blend out my highlight powder. So that color is in dark. I always use dark first in the highlighted areas and blend out. And this large powder brush is very, very smooth on my skin too. I love it. And I'm gonna take the same powder, the Mineralized Skinfinish Loose in deep dark, and just kind of set the unhighlighted areas, because I want to make sure my chocolateness is chocolate, you know. So I'm just gonna blend everything together, and I really like these brushes. They're easy to blend. I notice that it makes my blending really, you know, quick and fast. Now I'm gonna use my Anastasia clear brow gel, which is my favorite, just to tame any stray hairs that I may have. You know, when you have brows, sometimes you have that little hair that gets out of the place, and this helps with that. So this is my favorite. I actually need to get me some more of this. So put that on, and now I'm going to set my contour, and I'm going to use the angled brush from the palette and blend on in like that. I'm going a really nice effortless contour, and I really like this brush. It's really soft. All the brushes are really, really soft, and they also come pre-cleaned. So you may smell a smell, but that means it's just the protective cleanser that they clean your brushes with prior to shipping them out. So I really appreciate that they were nice and clean for me. And I'm gonna set my inner T-zone area, like, because I just tend to get a little more oily in those areas. So I just use some translucent powder and let that bake there. And I'm gonna use my Urban Decay primer, eyeshadow primer, and just put that on my lids and blend it on out with my fingers like that. And I'm going to use my Makeup Geek eyeshadow. They're all matte colors, and this one is called Preppy. And I'm going to apply this on my lid with a small eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to pack that onto my lid like so. It's a nice kind of flesh tone color because we're going for a neutral look, which is my favorite as always. And I'm going to use this kind of warm burnt brown color, and this is called Cocoa Bear. And I'm going to apply this with a fluffy eyeshadow brush in the crease like that. And I'm going to blend it out. I really love this crease brush because it gets right in there. I'm going to take it from my outer edge and work it into my nose area to blend everything out like so. And I'm just going to really diffuse the crease because I don't want it too harsh. Like that. Just take your time with blending. And now I'm going to do my highlight underneath my brow, and this is called Peach Smoothie. Kind of has a warm peachy look to the brow, and that's like my favorite brow highlight color. And I'm using the flat eyeshadow brush from the palette. It really makes packing easy, so that's a big plus. I like that. And to warm up the transition, I'm going to use Makeup Geek's Morroco. These are all Makeup Geek eyeshadows, and I really, really like these too. So I'm going to use the fluffy brush and kind of put that in there, and that's the look. For the eyes, we're pretty much done with the eyes. Very, very simple. Now I'm going to do my winged liner with this Punker felt tip eyeliner pen. And I have a full tutorial showing how I create my wing liner, so check that out. The link is in the description below if you want a full tutorial to see how I achieve wing liner. And of course, before lashes, I'm going to apply some mascara. Any mascara works, you know. And my mink lashes, always a must to complete a look, you know, need some flirty lashes. And for my blush, I'm going to use this limited edition MAC Mineralized blush, and I'm going to use the fluffy brush from the set also. And this is called Stratus. I really love that it kind of gives me a satin glowy cheek, which is my favorite for the summertime. Nice and simple. And I always pop a little bit of that into my crease. I always pop my blush into my crease. It kind of brings everything together a little bit more. I've always done this and I just like the look. And to highlight, I'm going to use the Jaclyn Hill Becca palette, and I'm just going to use Champagne Pop and apply that in my inner tear duct with the pencil brush from the set. I'm going to use the fan brush from the set and highlight. I think I put too much, but it's like you could never have enough highlight. You want to glow on them, you know. You could never have too much, especially for the summer. I did put too much, but you get what I'm going for. Just blend it out. So now I'm going to do a bright pink lip because I wanted to have some fun with my makeup today. But this overall makeup look is pretty much what I go to. I switch out my lips with this same makeup look. So this lips gloss name is Tango by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will have a coupon code link down in the description for you to check out if you are interested in trying out these brushes for yourself. If you are a beginner, I highly suggest getting these brushes to try out to start off your makeup collection. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.